Evening fellow coin collectors, Coin Snatcher here with another update on the 50p collection. So in a couple of previous videos we looked at toning on the Royal Mint coins, and we looked at the 2019 50 years of the 50p commemorative set. We looked at the base metal proof set, and we looked at the Silverproof PA4 set. So to round this off tonight, I thought we'd look at the other set of coins that we missed out of that set, which was indeed the Silverproof 2019 set. So the Silverproof set comes in a box like this. You have one box with the culture set and one box with the military set. And oh yeah, just because tonight we're getting out these piano black boxes, which I tend to get really grubby with my hands, we've gone for the white glove look, the snooker referee look. So these are the gloves that came in the Royal Mint set that I was lucky enough to win. So I thought, seeing as we're getting out the piano black boxes tonight, never ever going to use any of this because it'll all stay in the box, but I thought, why not give the white gloves a try, stop me getting fingerprints all over these boxes. However, I do notice there's a polishing cloth here, so if any of the coins do look particularly bad, we can always give them a rub with the polishing coin. So I don't know which set is which here, so we'll just take the lid off the top. And for anybody who didn't get one of these sets, they were released back in 2019 with an issue limit of 1,969. So it was the only way to get the 2019 Silverproof Q, and of course with an issue limit of 1,969, it's a lower issue limit than the 2009 Silverproof Q. So it'll be interesting to see how this coin does in years to come. So let's have a look at the first set and see which set we've got. So again, as they say, they come in these magnificent looking black piano boxes. Really nice. You get a reflection of the old man there. It's very hard not to get a reflection with these, but if we pop it open, really nice boxes. And the set we've opened up first is the military set. So 2019 UK Silverproof coin set, British military, certificate of authenticity 1138. And if we have a look on the back of the card, it will give the specs for each particular coin. So you'll see there the bottom one, 1969. The Obverse, all designed by Jody Clark, and at the bottom, or sorry, on the third from the bottom, you have the reverse designers, so different designers for each coin. You have the Battle of Britain coin, really nice coin, lots of different varieties of that to collect. You have the D-Day Landings coin, one of my particular favourite coins, probably second to the Isaac Newton coin. The Victoria Cross and Victoria Cross Heroic Axe coins, the only 50p's that came as a duo. And finally the Battle of Hastings coin, designed by John Birkdale. Again, really nice design based on the Bayeux tapestry. So limited edition presentation of 1969, and no extra coins struck, so presumably none for the Trial of the Picks or for any other sort of presentation set. So that's the certificate that comes with it, and it does come with a nice little booklet as well. Unfortunately, the booklet, the information you get is exactly the same as the information you get with the bank set, the base metal proof set, or the Silverproof PA4 set, or indeed the gold proof sets as well. So it's all pretty standard fare. We'll not go through that again, but if anybody wants me to do a video on the booklets, drop me a line and I will certainly do it. So nice thing with these boxes, and just tilt the phone down a bit here so we get a better angle on it, is that the little tray actually lifts out. So if you wished, you could pop it up and you could display it like that. I choose not to display these coins, reason being, with the other Silverproof coins, the early ones, the original ones, you'll see them there in the little red boxes. They came in those little red boxes, and they're not the easiest to really stack or store. So for me, I thought, well, rather than stack or store them, I'll just display them, and then that led on to doing the Silverproofs that way as well. These sets, however, with the felt, etc., if you did leave these out, they would gather dust easily. And to be honest, when you spend this sort of money on the sets, then it's probably not such a good idea to be leaving them out to the dust. The toning side of it really doesn't worry me. I think that coins will tone regardless. I think it's more to do with the black surrounds on the coins. That's what causes the toning, the chemicals in that, as opposed to the air or direct or indirect sunlight or UV light or any other sort of light. So let's have a little look at these coins and we'll see how they've fared. So we'll go for my favourite one, the first one, and that's the D-Day one. And the thing to do whenever you get these coins, always make sure you tighten up the capsule on them. It's an incredible amount of these Silverproof coins where the, the capsules aren't tight. And if they're not tight, of course, the air can get in. So we can have a look at that. We can see just a little bit of toning just around here at about 2 o'clock on the field. Just starting to look a little bit dirty, but overall probably not too bad. Let's have a look at the back. So the back is a different story. We can see from midday to 5 o'clock there's a serious case of toning. It stops from 5 o'clock to 7, presumably for dinner, and then it cracks on from 7 o'clock right round to about 10 o'clock, and then it goes to sleep. Starts again in the morning. So the more worrying bit of this is actually, oh, that's okay, that just turned out to be a bit of dirt on the capsule. I was going to say what was left, what was right to the Queen's nose looked more grubby. So the standard toning I can deal with. If I hold it in a different angle, then you can almost get rid of the toning. So again, if you ever buy coins on eBay and you're looking at buying premium coins like these, or coins that attract a premium price, you know, you can manipulate the photographs to make the coin look better. So just be wary of that. But overall, you know, 2019, these coins are expected to tone. They were toned when I got them. So no big shakes there. In fact, really not too bad, to be honest. So let's move on to one of my most favorite coins, possibly the third favorite coin I have. In terms of collectability, this is probably my favorite coin because there's so many different versions of it. The fourth portrait, the fifth portrait, the one with denomination, the one without denomination, and then you got all the bank ones, the circulated ones, the base metal proofs, the silver proofs, and the PA4 versions. So again, if we look in the back of this coin, we'll just give it a rub with our executive pair of Lectern gloves. Very, very nice. And these gloves are actually quite comfy to wear. When I bought was it the 2012 Royal Mint Premium Proof set? You got a pair of gloves in with those, but to be honest, you may as well have strapped a pair of Tesco bags under your hands and used a couple of elastic bands to put round your fingers and use them, because they were absolutely terrible. You ran more risk of actually dropping the coin than you did, you know, handling it and damaging it. So there we go. That's the Battle of Britain coin. That looks nice on the reverse, and depending again what way you get it in the light, not so nice on the obverse. So that's the Battle of Britain. Let's have a look at the Victoria Cross. Okay, so Victoria Cross, the medals doesn't look too bad. The fields look quite good. Again, angles can be deceptive, but I am trying to be fair here. I'm trying to show the different angle on it. So you can see it's sort of starting to change colour a bit. Still not bad at all. I'll pop that over to the rear. Let's have a look at the obverse. And yeah, again, for some reason this toning around the edge, and again that probably part of where it's leaching in from the black surround, that foam, whatever chemicals are in that foam. And I think that's the opinion of a few coin collectors as well, that it's the foam that causes this. Because in fairness, those coins that sit on the shelf over there, you know, they have minor toning on them, and some of them are 20 years old, 30 years old. So, you know, there's no reason for the coin to tone so quickly unless it's artificial. And to me, this is artificial, where you have the chemicals leaching out. So God knows what these coins will look like in another 10 years time, but you can see that on the field. Not looking too smart there, it's starting to go. So that's not a great start with that coin. And flip it over to the back. Oh, there's the quality control, number 20. And again, we've got a mucky looking back. It doesn't help that there's a lot of black fibres that have come off this black tray that it sits in. I'll give it a wipe over there with the old lectern gloves. Nice and soft. I'll be driving with these, I'll be using them to drive. Pop that in there, and then the final coin we'll have to look at is the John Birkdale 1066 Battle of Hastings coin. And again, we can see there, get it in the right light, and that's just stuff from the capsule, but you can see the toning underneath, and it's very orange looking, very orange indeed, golden. Yeah, either these coins will look absolutely crap in 5 years, or they'll develop a nice golden hue and be quite nice looking. So we'll pop that set in for now. That's the military set, and if we get the other box over, we should be able to have a look at the culture set. And of course it's the culture set that has the Kew Gardens coin in it, which is the coin that we're keen to see. So let's pop the lid off that. Did you get the little thing of silica gel with it to absorb any moisture? And let's move that over to the side. Take it out of its little protective sleeve. And there we go. So again, really nice finish on these boxes. If you ever get any of the more expensive Royal Mint products, they tend to come in, the Silverproof coins tend to come in these highly polished piano black boxes, and then the gold coins tend to come in the solid wood boxes, which are beautiful as well in their own right. I got the Stephen Hawking gold 50p, and the little box that it came in, really nice. But over the two of them, I do like this piano black. I think it's a really smart. So if we open this up, let's have a little look at the certificate number on this. And the one we got here is 1290. So no low numbers, no exciting numbers on any of the certificates for this culture and military set. And there we go, we can see all the stats for those coins as well. 1969 again, the limited edition presentation. There we go. Brilliant stuff. So let's pop that down. Let's pop out this. We do have the little book at the back, but we'll not go through that now. So let's pop this up and we'll have a little look at this. So the first coin we have is the Girl Guides. So originally issued in 2010. Quite a nice coin. Two versions of this in the bank format if you're collecting them. So there's the large format one and then a smaller format one, but both have the bank 50p in them. So again, same case as the other coins, we can see they're toning around the edges, taking on a golden tone, and I think it looks slightly worse from sort of from 6 o'clock to 10 o'clock on this coin. You got the yellow toning in the edge of the rim, but the fields don't look too bad. Still looks quite reflective. Still a nice design with the Girl Guide trefoils. So the next coin then we have is the partner coin really to the Girl Guides, and that is the Boy Scouts 50p. So this is one of the 50p's, well, it's from 2007 originally, but this one, the original one I have in the collection, is still in really nice condition. Giving that a rub because I can just see this little black dot on it, so I'm not too sure what that is. It's probably on the capsule. Nice finish on that coin, nice design with the the Scotch fleur-de-lis in the middle. Oh, but when we look at this, oh, it's got a dirty old rim on it. That is quite bad. Yep, the whole rim on it sort of turned to a yellowy golden type colour, and whatever way you turn it in the light, you're not really hiding it. So the Scotch Coin, the original one, which is held up from 2007, which was 14 years ago. In fact, just as a comparison, I'm just going to get the 2004 one. Oh, so back again. Here we go. So guys, this is a 2004 or 2007 original 50 pence. Now, there is a small bit of tone in there in the bottom from sort of 4 o'clock to 7 o'clock, I'll give you that. But the rest of the reverse of that coin looks absolutely spot on. If I flip it over to the Obverse, look at the condition of that. So there's a coin that's 14 years old. There's its 2-year-old modern equivalent. Now, see, that's what I mean. Silver won't just tone just because it feels like it. And it, you know, I thought possibly because of the copper in it, it would tone. But they've been making these coins the same way for so long with the cupro-nickel, as they call it, that it can't be the copper. And then after speaking to a few people, and the general feedback is it's these foam capsules. These must have a different chemical in them, which doesn't affect the coin compared to these ones. Apologies for that, just my housemate coming back home from work. So, what do you think of that? It's pretty poor, isn't it? 2007 compared to 2019. But anyway, let's move on to the next coin. We'll have a look at that and see what that's like. So the next coin we have is the sub 4 minute mile, and again, if we look on that coin, we can see there's just a little bit of discoloration as well. But when we pop it round and have a look at the obverse, it's pretty poor. So quite a bad bit of discoloration on that. It looks like quite a lot of the coin is turning a golden colour. Apologies for the starting and stopping there. My housemate coming back in, so just had to have a quick chat with him. So anyway, the next coin we're on to is the coin that most people have been waiting to see, and that is the 2019 reissue of the 2009 Kew Gardens. So if we have a little look on this one, depending again what way you get the light, you can just see a little bit of toning on the edge of the rim towards the top, the spike of the pagoda. But the fields look quite clear, and the actual frosted pagoda looks quite good as well. So overall, it's not too bad on the reverse. If we have a look at the obverse though, from sort of 12 o'clock round to 3 o'clock, it looks pretty grotty. Quite a bit of dirt on that, or toning. So really that needs to come off. That's not great. I have to say, I am tempted to get some of that easiest cleaner that I've seen, the proper cleaner for cleaning the coins, and giving it a go to see what it's like. Obviously not on one of these sort of coins, but maybe on one of the lesser 50p's. But not a bad looking 50p at all. Just a shame the obverse is like that. And when you consider it's the obverse that sits in the hole in the display, you would think it would be the obverse, it would be the last side to get toned on it. And then the very last 50p we have is the reissue of the original 50p, where it said new pence as opposed to 50 pence. And if we move this round, just get it in the light, again just a little bit of toning on that. Nothing too serious, still looks pretty good. feels like quite reflective still. So yeah, quite a nice coin. Let's have a look at the Obverse. And again, you can just see the discoloration starting. This one isn't too bad at all. Yeah, in fact that one's probably fared better than the rest of them, but you can just see discoloration coming on the coin, so it is inevitable. I am inevitable, as Thanos would say. So there we go. So that's the 10 coins that were reissued as part of the 50 years of the 50p celebrations. And as I say, those coins are now, what, 2.5 years old. And we can see the sort of condition they're in when you compare it to an original coin from 2007. But anyhow, mustn't grumble. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment, and more importantly, hit the old subscribe button. That's it for now. Peace and love. Coin Snatcher out.